Good afternoon, I'm Derek Stouter and welcome to Sports Center. Today, the insurrectionist Toussaint L'Ouverture led a rebellion of mulattoes and slaves against the French who have been occupying Saint-Domingue in Haiti. Toussaint declared himself governor of both Saint-Domingue and Santo Domingo, and when he attempted to declare independence of Hispaniola, he couldn't due to French resistance. After this, Toussaint was captured by Napoleon's army and taken prisoner. Although captured, Toussaint had a man on the outside who could continue the rebellion. His name was Yanquès Dessalines. Dessalines was given the title Tiger for his great, brutal military achievements and accolades. Dessalines despised white people and murdered most of them in the Haitian area. Dessalines was well liked by Toussaint because he had properties Toussaint did not have. Toussaint died of pneumonia after being released from imprisonment with the French in 1803. In the same year, Dessalines declared Saint-Domingue independent and himself emperor of the new country called Haiti. In 1804, he was to be assassinated 2 years later, in 1806. Coming up next, the PTI guys debating the better liberator, right after this.
Hola, my name is Fernando VII, your friendly Spanish king. My French little buddies back during the Spanish Cortes thought they could restrict my powers, eh? They created the constitution for my beloved Spain. Ha 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 ha, they are going to die. Anywho, nothing gets the job done for me like big lighters. Adios, amigos!
Dilaton, we are saved!
No!
Pardon the interruption, but I'm Mike Wilbon. On tonight's show, we discussed two great Latin American revolutionists, Simón Bolívar and José Francisco de San Martín.
Yeah! Hi everybody, I'm Tony Kornheiser. Tonight we discuss the impact of two great Latin American revolutionists, the liberator Simón Bolívar, who liberated 7 modern-day countries, and José Francisco de San Martín, who stood up to his fellow Spanish to free his own country. So Mike, who do you think is more influential?
Well, Tony, both are clearly great leaders, but to me, I'm siding with José. While he lived in Spain, he fought passionately against the Napoleonic rule. After being defeated, San Martín turned his attention to South America and began the fight for independence.
Mike, how can you call him a great leader? If you live in a country and fight for them, why would you go somewhere else and fight against them?
Tony, there's a huge difference on how a country runs itself and how it runs its colonies. José was furious with the Spanish triumvirate and gathered veterans of war and strongmen and began organizing his troops. He taught them clever tactics and showed them how to use weapons.
Simón Bolívar was much more determined. Orphan at 9, he was sent to Madrid to be educated. When he returned, after being married in South America, he realized the vulnerability of the Spanish. He traveled to Rome and made his famous vow in Monte Sacro to liberate South America. Once he returned, his home country of Venezuela proclaimed its independence and appointed a dictator.
And then happily ever after, yada yada yada, José de San Martín.
I wasn't finished, Mike. Simón was furious with this decision and wanted to continue the fight. He took refuge in modern-day Colombia, organized an army, and with Haitian assistance, came back and liberated Venezuela.
And I'm assuming you know what happened next, right?
What's that?
He fled to Jamaica! There was a civil war and the leader just can't run away from his problems. Once San Martín got enough troops, his first move was to overthrow the Spanish triumvirate in Argentina.
Well, Bolívar didn't need the government to go. Only one thing needed to leave: all the Spanish. He returned back to Venezuela with Haitian assistance and absolutely leveled the Spanish at Boyacá. Soon after, Simón became the president of the newly proclaimed Colombian Republic, composed of modern-day Venezuela, Ecuador, and Colombia.
San Martín didn't want new countries, he wanted better ones. While fighting in Argentina, he set his sights on his fellow South American countries. After defeating regiments in Argentina, he trekked to the Andes at heights of as high as 12,000 feet above sea level to take Chile from the Spanish. Are you kidding me? He backtracked and threw the Spanish off. He entered Chile and took Santiago at Casas de Chacabuco. That's freaking genius!
Nothing wasn't necessary for a man as powerful as Bolívar. After liberating Venezuela at the Battle of Carabobo, his co-revolutionist José de Sucre freed Ecuador.
Tony, after San Martín captured Chile, he gathered 5,000 troops, mostly slaves. A brilliant tactic. He built a navy and surrounded Peru, the only existing South American Spanish colony. On July 28, 1821, Peru was the last country in South America to be liberated.
Mike, both these leaders are unarguably two heroes in South America's history and culture. All in all, Bolívar liberated 7 modern-day countries, and San Martín freed 3 of the largest in South America: Peru, Argentina, and Chile.
Tony, as he and as his argument has been, we can both agree that these two leaders should be celebrated for centuries to come.
Do the do. Diet Dew. Same great taste from PTI. I'm Tony Kornheiser.
And I'm Mike Wilbon. Buenas noches, knuckleheads.
Now to Alex Thomas reporting from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Hello, I'm Alex Thomas reporting for ESPN. I'm here in Chihuahua, Mexico, where it is experiencing snow and extremely cold temperatures. It's unbelievable here. Unfortunately, it had to happen on such a somber day. Miguel Hidalgo, the leader of the Mexican Independence Revolution, has just been executed. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's just such a sad day. There are so many people with their heads hang low. Excuse me, sir. What's your name, sir?
I'm Jose Morelos.
And what are you doing here, sir?
I'm going to become the leader of the revolutionary movement in Miguel Hidalgo's place. I just can't believe it's true.
What is true, sir?
That Miguel Hidalgo has just been executed. He was killed just because he stood up for what he believed in. He made the first call for public independence.
I'm very sorry to hear that, sir. What are your plans in getting support for your idea of a revolution?
My first goal is to organize Congress with representatives from all over Mexico. It doesn't matter what race or religion you are, we all deserve to be Americans.
That is incredible. Will your supporters get anything in return for trusting and believing in you and your ideas?
Well, if we succeed, I guarantee everybody freedom.
If your revolution succeeds, how will you run the country? What type of government will you put into place?
Well, I will run the country and make it the greatest in the world. If you all support me, we will turn Mexico into an independent republic.
Unbelievable. Have you had any experience in the military?
Yes, sir. We're going to recapture Mexico and become an independent republic.
Wow, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex Thomas in Chihuahua, Mexico. ESPN.
Hello, my name is Jose Morelos, the leader of the Mexican Revolution. We've been through many hard times and tough battles, but the best things that have kept me comfortable in war are my tapadillo, sombrero, and poncho, available at your local tienda.
I'm Derek Stouter. Thank you for watching this edition of SportsCenter. See you later.
This